For waiting up. I'm going to pass over to the floor for questions to the champion.
Let us know about your jab. Say your 40, 50, 40. Let us know how phenomenal
You know, it's just something I've been working on, and that's always the key to the fight. And in this fight, Arthur brought out my jab, and it was just on point all the time, precision, accurate, powerful, and it kept him back. And that's all we need to do, man. Damn, that shit was beautiful. I'm telling you, man.
Tell us what you was hearing from the right hook to the body.
Say that again?
When you was landing the right hook to the body, what was you hearing from him? Did you sense that you were breaking him down? Did you feel like, okay, this guy's getting ready to go?
Yeah, I was definitely trying to break him down. You know, he's a tough fighter. He ain't come here to lay down. We're not fighting people that's going to come and lay down off the first shot. We don't want that. We want to be able to get in the ring, be active, and, you know, if it's 12 rounds, it's 12 rounds. If I end it early, I end it early. But they're not coming here just to lay down. I thought he was a tough fighter. He was a smart guy. You know, I was working the jab, trying to get to the body. He wasn't, allowing me to get there, but I got there when I can. When I threw that body shot, I threw it with conviction. And you see what he was doing? He was moving all night. You know, so I just had to stay on top of him with the jab and, work my way to his body as best as I can.
If you do your first approach, when you look at the stage of the stoppage,
it's up to the opponent. When I fought Walter, he was coming straight forward, and it was a head-on collision because I'm not backing up, and I'm gonna box and do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna put it together. This fight here, Arthur was moving around, he was using the ring real well, and I was just trying to cut him off, use the jab, and as you see, every time I went to go put the pressure, he would take a freaking 50-yard jump back. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to get to somebody like that, so I'm not, I'm not a jumper.
Fighting with Southpaw, your father mentioned it's a different fight. You being Southpaw, fighting Southpaw.
Yeah, it's like we're mirroring each other. So whatever I can do, he can do. And the same type of moves I'm trying to do, he's doing the same thing. So we're kind of like clashing, we're trying to make the right moves, the right adjustments, foot placements and stuff like that. But the jab was the key for this fight, man. Whoever we can get at this point, like I said before, I'm trying to get in there with the top 15 because, I can sit here and call out Canelo, Triple G, and call these people out. Is it going to happen right away? No, it's not going to happen right away. So I think my job and Eddie Hearn's job is to get whoever is the next best guy, get him out the way so there's nobody else that they can go look for to fight other than Demetrius Andrade. And I'm actually proud of
process of elimination.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it is.
Get rid of the other guys first if they're gonna come through.
And like I'm actually proud of Canelo and Danny Jacobs and Eddie Hearn's making sure that match got to that it's good to see. It's good to happen for boxing that if Canelo's finally stepping up because that shows that I'm going to be the next guy to get in the ring with them guys.
What's the feeling of competing in the mecca of boxing? And how are you feeling?
I felt great. I felt good. It feels good. We're climbing back to the top. But with the belt, having the leverage, and Eddie Hearn's wanting to put great fights together and make sure that people see me, it feels good to be where I'm at. Can't sweep me under the rug anymore because we found our way out.
How did you start that with your
I learned that I can go 12 rounds and look pretty with a jab. I mein, in the amateurs, it was 4 rounds and we used to stick the jab, but for 12 rounds, I had a nice solid jab in somebody's face all night.
What goes into the preparation phase now? How much is celebration? How much is rest? How much is active rest? And when are you going to restart training?
I'm going to sit back, relax, enjoy myself, my family, my team, and talk to Eddie and see what's next and what's best for us. And celebration, I think we're going to do that tonight.
Hey! Eddie, real quick.
What goes through your mind? What are your emotions when you step back on that?
My life is on the line, so I got to make sure I'm cautious, I'm doing the right things, I'm listening to my dad, my corner, and just going in and out the ring safe.
What
You know, at first, it was my family. You know, second, my children, and third, I love boxing. It's just a beautiful thing, especially when I can put my punches together and show people beautiful skills and artwork just with my two hands and my feet work.
Eddie, what do you want to see next? What are you looking to work, do next?
I think there'll be a mandatory next. You know, the WBO thankfully allowed us a voluntary defence first. We had to do it by the end of January, which we managed to do. I don't know, I mean, got a feeling they might put Saunders in, to be honest with you. But I think Demetrius will have a rest now, boxed October the 20th, now January, so I think he'll be back in the summer. You know, in the summer, yeah, I think we're nearly in February now, so let him have February and March off and then come back to camp in April, May, June time, something like that. And I expect it to be a WBO mandatory yet, but you mentioned Gennady Golovkin's name in the ring. I think that's a wonderful fight, because I think the styles gel up real nice. You know, Golovkin comes forward, he's very, very aggressive. Demetrius is a great boxer, can stand and fight as well. And they're the kind of fights that he wants to be in. You know, like I said, Jacobs against Canelo is just a wonderful fight. And although he's, you know, great friends with Danny, whoever comes through that fight, you know, these guys are going to have to fight each other. And it's only a matter of time if Demetrius keeps winning before he's in one of those marquee fights.
With Triple G being a free agent, I'm assuming it'd be easier enough for him to fight? Or does he have to try?
Well, it'd be easier if he was on the zone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't think Triple G's necessarily looking at Demetrius Andrade and saying, oh, him, because I don't know one middleweight in the world that looks at Demetrius Andrade and says, yeah, I'll have him. So, but these guys are going to have to fight each other, and, you know, that would almost be two semi-finals. Golovkin against Andrade. I like Andrade. I feel like I'm going to stick to that. And then Jacobs Canelo, and then everyone's going to end up fighting each other. Yeah, these guys have got to want to be undisputed. That's got to be the dream.
That's the focus.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we need to find out who is number one, who's really pound for pound in this middleweight division. You know, this is my third fight here. And you know, we just need to see it. It's enough, you know, Rocky Fieldings. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'll go up to 168. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm willing to make the jump for the right fight as well too. I want to be 3 divisional world champion.
Why go after Triple G? Given the fact that you already have Jacobs and Canelo to fight.
It's still a marquee name, and also we wanna make sure we get in the ring with Canelo's last opponent, Danny Jacobs' last opponent, Saunders' last opponent, one of the last opponents, and that's what we need to do is, you know, look better and do better as far as performance-wise, so you guys can see the skills and talent that I possess when I step in the ring with the last guy he stepped in the ring with. And that just goes to show what I can do on a different level.
Akavov was pretty upset about the stoppage tonight. Do you feel the stoppage was fair, justified, that maybe they would stop it, that maybe they should stop it around the door? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I'm not a judge. I mean, I'm not the referee, you know? But the jab is in his face all night. He must have a headache. He must have a headache.
One more question. What are your thoughts on the story of
I mean, you know, I could care less about that. I think, you know, Tony did what he had to do to win. If he got the decision, he got the decision. I don't care about them guys. I'm over here on this side, and whoever wants to get in the ring, we can make it happen.
Talk about the ninth round. What was going on in the ninth round?
Yeah, it's a fight. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? My dad don't want to see me get hit. It is what it is. My dad. But I also want to, you know, for me, I want to get in there and look for, you know, body shots, because I felt like I could have, you know, got him down in the body, and I wanted him to, like, kind of wear himself out a little bit. So I had to sit there and throw punches and give him, you know, some hope to stop committing, because I'm chasing him all night. And so all I could do is just keep flicking the jab, keep flicking the jab. So I wanted to, you know, lure him in, give him the bait, like, oh yeah, you can sit right here for a little bit. I'm strong too, you know. I know how to counter punch, I know how to sit inside. And that's what I was trying to do to my dad. I was like, huh? Okay.
You know, sometimes you're a barracuda, sometimes you're a shark. But sometimes a little fish gets to eat the shark. So shark beware and keep yourself protected at all times. Okay? You don't give nobody nothing in this game. And he knows better. You don't give him an opportunity, you don't give him a chance, you don't let him feel like he's brave. Don't let him get brave. You just make him keep making mistakes and counter his mistakes. That's why he's still pretty. He don't get hit.
Yeah, Johnny.
He looks like me too. You sure you want this? You ready for this? So I want him to stay pretty, even though his nose is big. But you know he can't help that.
Demetrius, do you think a fight now with a marquee name would generate the type of buzz, the type of attention that would be associated with a big fight? Or do you think you got to build your brand a little bit more?
I mean, I think we just kind of said that, you know. We're going to get in there whoever we can get in there with. We can sit here and name everybody. It takes two to tango. So, who's a marquee name?
Canelo?
Name somebody that can... No, okay, I can't fight him. Can't fight him. Name somebody else.
Charlo.
Triple G, we just called him out if it happens. But name somebody else that's realistic right now.
Demetrius Andrade.
Charlo?
Jamal Charlo.
Okay, if a deal can happen, we can make it happen. That's realistic.
Rob Brandt?
With all due respect, Rob Brandt is not a marquee name.
I know he's not a marquee name, but I mean, you going down the list, I'm just saying.
168, who's up there?
Callum Smith.
Ramirez.
Gilberto Ramirez.
Ramirez, last name Ramirez?
Gilberto.
Yeah, I was until I saw how much money he wanted to get in the ring with Demetrius Andrade. Nearly had a heart attack. But no, he's a good fighter. They had a great fight with Gennady Jacobs. I think Sulęcki's ranked 4 in the WBO. He's someone that we could look at for sure. You know,
Yes.
Yeah, and I think he's got a good style. Look, tonight, you know, after 3 or 4 rounds, I think Akavov realised what he was in with, and he just ran all night. You know, I don't blame him, but he made it very difficult for Demetrius to look good. I think Sulęcki would come all night, to be honest, until he got stopped. But yeah, Sulęcki's a good guy. Going back to your question about the brand, you know, I think for a long time Demetrius has been seen as like, you know, the sheep.
The boogeyman!
But also people just sort of, you know, presume, oh, you know, no, yeah, you don't want to fight Demetrius. Leave him alone, leave him alone. And they've frozen him out for a long time. But now, because of the focus on the middleweight division, if you're a belt holder, it doesn't matter whether you're, you know, good, bad, popular, whatever. You're a belt holder in probably the most lucrative division in boxing right now. And there's only 3 of them. Canelo, Gennady Jacobs and Demetrius. So, does he have the brand of Canelo? No, not yet. You know, but can he beat him? Yes. So, it's only a matter of time.
Eddie, in regards to marquee names, let's say 54 to move to 60, Jared Hearn, Callum Smith. Is that a possibility?
Yeah, I mean, look, again.
Yeah, but I'm saying moving up to 160.
You know, you two should have a fight.
Yeah, 140.
I'm a little bit bigger than
2 legs off to make 140.
I'll meet you at 80.
Yeah. But look, you know, you've got to look what Demetrius said about this side of the street. You know, this is, I know politics is boring in boxing, but you look at this side of the street, you look at Jamie Munguia, you look at potentially Gennady Golovkin, you look at Canelo. You know, these are the fights that are open. Callum Smith at 168, even Dmitry Bivol talking about going down to 168. There's loads of fights out there, but you know, I think that Munguia will.
I'll whoop his ass.
Which one?
Yeah.
Well, he's a guy. I think.
Tell him to come 160.
Yeah. Okay.
Make it happen.
Oh, that's a good fight. No. Respect to Golden. Well, that's a good fight. Good fight.
I think he'll come forward.
Yeah.
And then he'll get put down.
Like number 1, number 2. Where's he gonna go then?
2 more questions, guys. Go on.
Demetrius, how does your body feel at 160 as opposed to 154?
I'm building. You know, I think from Montez Fox to Ward to this fight, I feel like I'm getting, stronger, putting the muscle mass on the correct way. And I'm just, taking time. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. I ain't gotta lose the weight to rail down to 154 and try to regain and rehydrate within 24 hours, because it could have been 75% Demetrius Andrade. But I feel like my body was like 100% when I'm in there at the 160 division.
Did you feel a little more fluid at 154 in terms of athleticism?
Nah, it's the same, It's the same. It's at the end of the day, like I said, if somebody's gonna come forward, I'm gonna let my hands go. If somebody's gonna run back, there's not much I can do. And that's in anything.
Last question, guys. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Well, we started in September, so we're 3 months in. I think we're going well. We've got Bivol against Joe Smith announced today. We're trying to make Jesse Vargas against Kell Brook for April. Danny Roman against TJ Dehenny, unification was made. Canelo against Danny Jacobs was made this week. We had Joshua against Povetkin. Demetrius Andrade's fought for the world title and now defending it in a couple of months. We're in Philadelphia, great story with Tevin Farmer. Katie Taylor's unifying. Anthony Joshua will fight on DAZN in April or June, either in London or America. There's loads going on. Usyk, the fighter of the year with absolutely everybody last year, and the undisputed champion, he signed to DAZN. He'll be boxing in America in May. It's non-stop, but we're honestly just getting started. Got some big news coming in the next couple of weeks, and these guys, they're boxing. The biggest problem Demetrius has had is not being active enough, and he's had 2 fights in 3 months. So he can box as often as he wants, as often as Paul and Ed tell us that they want to box. We can get him out, and that's the key for a fighter.
It's me again.
Demetrius, congratulations on a great fight tonight. You've made, just like you mentioned, a lot of great news this week with signing Bivol, announcing the Jacobs fight. There's a lot of excitement coming up in the next few months. My question to you is, out of the 140 pounders that fought here tonight, is Canelo the one that stood out the most in terms of possibly getting a future fight with Hooker?
Yeah, I'll say it quickly because we're going to let Demetrius go, but Linares Hooker was my plan for June. So after Maurice threw up all over the floor when Linares got stopped in the first round, I started to think about the Kano fight. But Algieri's coming back in the game, he could be an option, but I think Maurice is the best 140 pounder out there. But I think he's going to box on March 9, and then I think he'll be looking for the big unifications. All right, guys, thanks very much for coming out. Thank you. Well done, Demetrius.
Thank you.